You look at it written out. It's hard to argue.
It's hard to argue. But anyways, we're in the Christmas spirit, or the holiday spirit as well. Let's take a look outside. We have foggy conditions to talk about. Let me get you ready for your Monday and my first alert weather forecast coming up.
Plus, an Amber Alert has been issued for a missing West Richland teen last seen in Pasco on Friday, November 24th. And Angel Brook Farm is ready to help you get ready for Christmas, this time from a brand new location. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Well, good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Monday. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. So we were just seeing some trees there. Do you get actual Christmas trees for the holiday?
It's been a little back and forth lately. So been celebrating with my grandpa for many, many years.
Yes.
He has a very tall living room.
Okay.
Which for the kids, obviously, he wants the tallest tree that he can find for the tallest living room that we sit in. So it used to be upwards of 12, 14 feet. Mm-hmm. Lately, we've been going for a little smaller.
How many Chicago Bear ornaments does he have?
Many, many.
Many, many.
Uh-huh.
So I'm allergic to Christmas trees.
Really?
I can't live with one.
Ooh.
I always got sick during the holidays, and we finally figured it out. So I've had the same tree since the late 70s.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, just bring it on up. So
there you go.
We've saved a lot of money that way.
Definitely, definitely.
All right, quick look outside. Good morning, Riley, and good morning, everyone. It is 6 o'clock on this Monday morning. Again, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend, and we are looking at freezing fog throughout many of our regions. Again, Mid-Columbia and the Blues are usual suspects. That's good till noon today. Yakima, Toppenish, Ellensburg, you're looking just fine. You're going to see sunshine coming up in a little over an hour. So visibility right now, we are about at half a mile for Pendleton. We have a mile of visibility, improving just a bit for Walla Walla and for the Tri-Cities. 40% visibility in Hermiston, even 80% visibility in Yakima. So keep an eye out for that. It's freezing fog as well, so that means quite a bit of frost on your cars if they're outside. Plenty of sunshine today. Highs, though, woo! We are in the mid to lower 30s for our areas. We're barely going to get above the freezing level. These conditions and temperatures will continue through Thursday. Then we'll see a warm up as we get to our weekend. Frigid temperatures today, dangerous fog. I'll talk all about it and explain what's going on in my first alert weather forecast that's coming up in about 10 minutes.
An Amber Alert has been issued for a 14-year-old girl who was last seen in Pasco on Friday. Emma Louidhall is described as a white female around 5'1" with brown hair and eyes. She was last seen wearing a dark brown sweatshirt with a black skirt and white leggings. She's believed to be with 35-year-old Roger Perez Osorio, described as a 5'7" Hispanic male with black hair and brown eyes. He was wearing a white sweatshirt with CA on the front in blue letters and black pants. They're believed to be in a blue 2006 Honda Civic with an Oregon license plate number CK05169. And if you've seen either of these individuals, please contact the West Richland Police Department at 509-967-3425. A Kennewick man was arrested after authorities say he tried to run from police in Kennewick Saturday night. KPD says they spotted a car in the parking lot of the Red Lion Inn and Suites on the 5600 block of West Clearwater Avenue around 11:15 p.m. Officers say they recognized the vehicle as belonging to 38-year-old David Catan, who was wanted for other crimes. Officers say when they tried to arrest him, he had a firearm. According to KPD, Catan tried to escape by getting in his car and driving away, but he hit an officer with his car. Authorities say they were able to stop the car in the area of West 10th Avenue and US 395. The condition of the officer who was hit by the car is not known. Catan was arrested on suspicion of second-degree assault, attempting to elude, identity theft, driving without a license, obstruction, and resisting arrest. A 35-year-old man is dead following a fatal crash in Benton County yesterday morning. According to Washington State Patrol, Heliodoro Lopez Rodriguez was heading eastbound on I-82 near milepost 83. Another vehicle was headed westbound when Rodriguez reportedly crossed the median and hit the second vehicle head-on. Rodriguez was pronounced dead at the scene, and according to WSP, he was not wearing a seatbelt. The driver of the second vehicle was transported to Prosser Memorial. His condition is not known at this time. There are a few things you can do in order to make your holiday just a little bit safer. When it comes to protecting your home, make sure packages aren't piling up on the front porch and keep the doors locked when you're not at home. If you notice something that may seem a little off, police say you can always give them a call.
The non-emergency line is the best way to do it. I get a lot of people who report things on our Facebook page or even in our messages, and that's not the best way to do it. Those aren't monitored 24/7, and a lot of people don't know that, and we don't want people reporting crimes there. But that dispatch line is always open. Non-emergency line is there for you.
The non-emergency line for all of the Tri-Cities is 509-628-0333. But if you see a crime in progress or someone is at risk of immediate danger, you should always call 911. You know, it's officially Christmas time. The familiar sights and sounds of the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign are back. Thousands of bell ringers take to their posts on sidewalks and outside of stores every year, collecting donations. The Salvation Army's 133rd campaign officially began on Thanksgiving Day with Dolly Parton's performance during the Dallas Cowboys and Washington Commanders game. The legendary singer pledged a $1 million donation to Red Kettle campaign. The Salvation Army accepts donations via cash, checks, or digitally with Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, and Venmo. People are quickly turning their attention to Christmas now that Thanksgiving is over, which means it's time to start tracking down the perfect Christmas tree. Angel Brook Farms kicked off its 7th annual Christmas Tree Jubilee on Friday, and this year the event is taking place at a new location.
If you're looking for a filled-out tree or something a little more sparse,
we don't use the Charlie Brown term around here. They're naturals, right?
There are plenty of options to bring home from Angel Brook Farms Christmas Tree Jubilee, now taking place at the Benton County Fairgrounds.
We've been at the corner of 68 and Argent, which we were kind of outgrowing anyway, and then they developed that, so we were looking for a new spot, and we needed 2 acres, we needed close, we needed to be there, for a lot of years, and this just made the most sense to come here.
While Thanksgiving is barely in the rear view, Angel Brook Farm owner-operator Kyle Buse says it's not too early to pick out your tree.
By the end of next weekend, about half our trees will be gone, so no, not too early.
You also have the option to flock your tree.
It's a kind of a sawdust-based white that goes on. It's completely organic. It sticks on there really good, so it's going to stay there. So it's beautiful, and plus it makes the needles last forever.
And it's not just trees at the Jubilee. There's also a marketplace filled with local vendors. And of course, some special guests stop by when they're not busy at the North Pole.
We have the best Santa and Mrs. Claus. And they're here from 11 to 7 on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Thursday night. But yeah, you got to come down and get your picture with Santa.
Because the event now has more space, the petting zoo has also been expanded. Here you can find horses, alpacas, goats, and plenty of other animals.
That was Jill Sperling reporting. The Christmas Tree Jubilee is open every day until December 23rd from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. School bells will ring in Portland, Oregon today. The teachers union and the school district reached a tentative agreement on a new contract. The teachers' return to the classroom ends a weeks-long strike. Union officials say they are pleased by the agreement. They say the new deal will provide a pay bump for teachers and addresses issues such as class size and planning periods for educators. Portland is one of the largest school districts in the Pacific Northwest, with more than 42,000 students in 81 schools. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
Welcome to Monday morning. We have more fog to talk about. We have some sunshine and bitterly cold temperatures, but warmer temperatures are on the way. All of your first alert weather forecast coming up.
Plus, the former police officer who was convicted of murdering George Floyd is in the hospital after reportedly being stabbed in prison.
Hey, y'all, this ain't no turkey shootout going on at Legends Casino Hotel in November. It's a roping and a riding cash and car roundup where you could wrangle $10,000 in cash or win a new Volkswagen. Just steer your Legends rewards card smack dab into your favorite slot machine to earn entries. And then giddy up on over to Legends Casino on Thursdays for your chance to snag 10 grand in cash or a VW Jetta on November 23rd or the Atlas Crossport on November 30th. Round up the posse and we'll see you at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Doctors King and Kopstein for a free live webinar December 7th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Every 15 minutes, someone is involved in a semi-truck collision in the U.S. Whatever the cause, big trucks mean big crashes, resulting in serious, even fatal injuries, large medical bills, and loss of wages. If you've been injured in a crash with a big rig, call Abeta Nelson Injury Law today. We've handled the most big truck accidents in Central Washington over the last 40 years, recovering millions for our clients. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Did you know 1 in 3 Americans has pre-diabetes? That's when blood glucose levels are high but not quite high enough to be fully diabetic. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance. We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. Well, former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin was attacked in a federal prison in Arizona on Friday. The New York Times is reporting he was stabbed. According to a source, Chauvin is in stable condition at a hospital while his attorney says he's working to get more information. It happened just days after the U.S. Supreme Court rejected Chauvin's appeal for his conviction to be overturned. He is currently serving almost 23 years in prison for killing George Floyd. He was found guilty in April of 2021 for second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. He later pleaded guilty to federal charges of violating Floyd's civil rights. While trying to arrest Floyd in May of 2020, Chauvin held his knee on Floyd's neck for about 9 minutes. The husband and wife who died in Wednesday's car explosion at the U.S.-Canadian border have been identified. Niagara Falls police say 53-year-old Kurt and Monica Villani of Grand Island, New York, were in the 2022 Bentley when it crashed at Rainbow Bridge. Investigators believe the speeding car hit a curb and guardrail. The vehicle then went airborne, leading to the fiery crash. The incident sparked a massive law enforcement response on a busy travel day, but has now been ruled to have been an accident. Customs and Border Protection reopened the border crossing Thursday night. Coming up, tech giant Meta is staring down at a lawsuit claiming the company continued to collect children's personal information without parental consent. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. We've got fog, we've got sunshine, a lot going on as we enter December this week. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Watch this. When in doubt, get your chest towel.
Turn it up.
Watch and vote live.
Now we're cooking with some hot sauce.
Dancing live Tuesday on ABC and Disney+.
Join me for our Golden Bachelor Watch Party.
Only one episode left, so join Stacy Thursday for great food and drinks, awesome prizes, and the big finale, the official Golden Bachelor Watch Party, Thursday night at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Columbia Center.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
In the heart of Tri-Cities wine country, you'll find the Goose Ridge Richland Tasting Room. Located in the center of our vineyards is an opportunity to enjoy life through wines, hard ciders, Monson Ranch spirits, light bites, and live music at Goose Ridge. More than you'd expect, more than just a winery.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone.
She's here!
Then, give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
Looking for Santa Claus? He's here with us at Queensgate Gardens. Visit us today for your best selection of Christmas trees and wreaths. For this season's holiday cheer, bring your family and find the perfect tree. Customize your own wreath and pick out locally grown poinsettia. Visit us at Queensgate Garden today.
It's a different kind of shooting range in the wilds of North Idaho.
We have a 3D archery range that is a trail through the woods. It's about a mile long.
Fly the Northwest.
We've got a 50-yard range, a 100-yard range, and a 200-yard range.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
I find getting out of bed almost impossible.
Maybe it's the idea of leaving the person next to you.
I don't think that's it.
Next Live, Academy Award winner Anne Hathaway.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. And, well, we start back with plenty of fog yet again for many of our areas. So we do have a freezing fog advisory, Mid-Columbia and Blue Mountain region. That's until noon today. So it's going to be sticking around for a while. And again, freezing fog, that means plenty of frost on your car. Give yourself some extra time to get that off. I know I certainly did this morning, and so did Riley. So we are looking at zero visibility about a quarter of a mile now in Pendleton, a little bit improved in Walla Walla, a mile visibility, 10% visibility for the Tri-Cities, 40% in Hermiston, even 80%, a little bit of fog coming into the Yakima Valley, and especially if you head into the mountainous areas. So quite a bit of fog out there, and we expect to see fog for the next couple of mornings as well. Air quality also oscillating between moderate and good. So we will be seeing fresh air though coming in as we get into our weekend, but wind is just absolutely at a standstill this morning, hence the fog, hence the stagnant air. But we will be seeing that relief on the way. Not Tuesday, not Wednesday, not even Thursday, but as we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're definitely going to be seeing a little bit of relief coming in from the south. Also, we'll be seeing warmer temperatures. We'll also be seeing some rain showers accompany that, maybe even some rain-snow mix on Friday. Just depends on the timing of the precipitation. So our currents right now, we are very cool, all the way from 21 in Prosser to 30 in Hermiston and all points in between. Bundle up as you're heading out the door, and you see these temperatures right now. It's not going to be much warmer for our highs. So we're going to be around 10 or so degrees below our average through Thursday. We're going to slowly start to warm up Friday and then get right around our average as we get to Saturday and Sunday. So warmer temperatures are on the way. Right now we are seeing mostly clear skies above us. Again, some of our areas definitely can't see that, but we will see plenty of sunshine for Yakima, Toppenish, and once that fog layer burns off. So in our future cast, plenty of sunshine on the way, a bit of cloud coverage late on Tuesday and into Wednesday. Still beautiful conditions on the way, but we do expect some shower activity to come as we get to our weekend. I'll show you that in a bit. So our highs today, our hot spots, Ellensburg and Yakima at 38, 37 for Toppenish. In the Mid-Columbia, even cooler, mid to lower 30s. Very chilly temperatures today. Bundle up, bundle the kids up. And in the Blue Mountain region, in those 30s. So 7-day forecast, Yakima, you're going to be in those mid to upper 30s through Friday. Could see a little rain snow mix on Friday. And again, folks, it depends on the timing. We could see a little bit of snow from this front. We'll know more as we move along in the week. Overnight lows continue to be chilly, below the freezing mark for the week ahead. Tri-Cities area, right around that freezing mark through Thursday, back to the 40s Friday, mid to upper 40s for your weekend with those rain showers. And in Walla Walla, barely above the freezing point through Thursday. and more shower activity on the way as well. So a lot going on today. We have fog, excuse me, Mid-Columbian Blues, Riley.
Now to new allegations against parent company of Facebook and Instagram, accused of targeting children for their data. The claims are coming to light in newly unsealed court documents. Here's ABC's Andrea Fujii.
This morning, social media giant Meta, owner of Facebook and Instagram, is accused of violating federal laws on children's privacy. A lawsuit now claims 1.1 million kids under age 13 have signed up for Instagram since 2019, despite a policy banning kids under 13. And the lawsuit claims knowledge of those accounts is an open secret that is routinely documented at Meta.
According to the complaint by multiple states, Meta not only knew that they were recording information and tracking children under the age of 13, but after parents complained, they still did little to nothing about it.
The legal complaint, filed by attorneys general in 33 states, alleges Instagram coveted and pursued users who were under 13 without parental permission, disabling only a fraction of those underage accounts. In response, Meta tells ABC News, "We have measures in place to remove these accounts when we identify them. However, verifying the age of people online is a complex industry challenge." The allegations are part of a larger lawsuit filed last month, claiming Meta knowingly used features on Instagram and Facebook to entice kids onto the platforms.
It's one thing for them to have underage kids on their website under the age of 13 in violation of federal law, but once you are notified, you need to do something about it. And Meta seemed to look the other way.
Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.
Meta says the lawsuit mischaracterizes the company's work to make sure kids have a safe experience online. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, today is Cyber Monday, and economic experts are predicting record sales for the biggest online shopping day of the year.
There's still time to save on Black Friday pricing with Bi-Mart's latest membership-only savings book, posted at Bi-Mart.com. You'll find 20 pages of great store-wide savings. Save big now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
Ooh, the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers deal is back. 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7? For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $800.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Tonight on Apple Valley News Now, the Bears fighting for pride, the Vikings fighting for the playoffs, an NFC Central showdown. The Bears, the Vikings. Monday Night Football starting at 5, followed by Apple Valley News Now, prime time. Watch tonight. A shooting range in the forest. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. Well, more people than usual will be shopping online at the office today. It's Cyber Monday, and this year could be historic. Here's ABC's Allison Kosick.
Today, on this Cyber Monday, the number of Americans shopping online is expected to set an all-time record. Shoppers are predicted to spend $12 billion online today, up 5% from last year.
Cyber Monday is a 2 to 3 day affair depending on the store. Some of them are just running their deals straight through the entire weekend.
With inflation on their minds, shoppers are pickier than ever in their hunt for deals. Like a Chromebook from HP. It was $489. Now it's $289 at both HP.com and Target. This ThinkPad laptop was $1,300 but is now $989 at Walmart. Looking for luggage? This offer from Nordstrom Rack is $88, down from $398. Analysts say overall, the biggest discounts, up to 35%, are on toys, electronics, and clothing. But Walmart is advertising discounts up to 80% off some items, while Amazon is promising new deals every 5 minutes throughout the day.
It doesn't just stop on Monday. What we have seen historically, and I believe we'll see this again, is those sales, those discounts, those promotions will continue right up until the beginning of Christmas.
Analysts say more consumers are throwing brand loyalty to the wind to focus on bargain hunting. But buyer beware of more online scams. The Better Business Bureau advises shoppers enticed by unfamiliar vendors take time to verify that the company is legit by looking for the About Us or Contact Us section on their website. If there isn't one, that's a red flag.
And despite online shopping getting so much attention, experts say more than 1/3 of consumers under the age of 30 still plan to shop at a good old-fashioned physical store this holiday season. Well, the numbers are in for Black Friday, and many retailers have reasons to smile. Several reports show Friday's holiday sales set records. Both in-store and online retail sales were up from last year. One report from Sensormatic Solutions found traffic in brick-and-mortar stores rose 4.6% compared to 2022. Another group, Adobe Analytics, reported a record $9.8 billion in online sales on Black Friday. That's a 7.5% jump from last year. And analysts predict Cyber Monday may generate up to $12 billion in sales. That would set a record. Coming up, hostages continue to be exchanged between Israel and Hamas as the ceasefire between the two remains for now. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Doctors King and Kopstein for a free live webinar December 7th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
Atomic Health pays me to do the in-home, I guess, nursing or the things I do to help out, so we don't need a nurse. Meds, cooking, cleaning, getting them to doctor's appointments, picking up prescriptions, whatever else needs to be done. So at least once a month or whenever I need her, Sarah, or whatever nurse is available, comes to our house. If I have a worry that I'm not sure if he needs to go to the doctor, she comes and advises me and does an assessment and tells me if there's anything I need to do different, or I don't know that I could do this without him.
So we'll definitely evaluate their past employment. As a registered nurse myself, I'll look through their medical records and I'll look to see maybe what medical conditions they have, and we'll be very upfront with them, honest about whether they do have a claim that could warrant benefits or not.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Rogue, plus get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
At Bruce Heating & Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating & Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating & Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Bikes for Tykes believes every child should know the joy of riding their own bike, but many families can't afford to buy one. Since 2009, Bikes for Tykes has built and donated thousands of bikes to area kids, and we're doing it again this year. Please help with a donation online at bikesfortykesnw.com or call 509-545-1446. Bikes for Tykes, bringing the community together one bike at a time.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
The first American has been freed by Hamas as the tentative ceasefire between Israel and the militant organization remains intact. And the suspect, believed to be responsible for the shooting of 3 Palestinian students in Vermont, is now in custody.
In freezing fog and bitterly cold temperatures for your Monday, I'll get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. I had a bit of a coughing fit earlier. I didn't like that very much. So I apologize for that if you were watching about 10 minutes ago. But I'm all right, I promise. Just sometimes it's live TV.
It certainly is.
Sometimes we have to cough. So, again, I apologize. So, Monday morning, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend.
Thank you. A little bit slow getting, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be experiencing this. A little slow out of bed this morning after the holiday weekend.
It's always awful, but I was telling you earlier, I still fit in my pants. After Thanksgiving holiday, that's always a good thing.
That's a good thing.
We'll see if that's the case after the holidays. Let's take a quick look outside, and we are looking at more fog throughout many of our regions. We do have a freezing fog advisory that's good until noon today for the Blue Mountain region and in the Mid-Columbia. Let's take a look at those numbers. We have 0 visibility in Pendleton, 0 right now in the Tri-Cities, 1 mile visibility in Walla Walla, 40% Hermiston, 80% in Yakima. And this is freezing fog, so most likely if your car is outside in the Mid-Columbia or the Blues, you're going to see frost on that car. So we will see some building sunshine as the day goes on. Highs are going to be very chilly today, mid to lower 30s for some of our areas. We're going to be barely above that freezing point. So bundle up. I do promise, though, we do have warmer temperatures on the way. That is coming this weekend, but frigid temps today and dangerous fog and freezing fog this morning. I'll have an update on all of that and tell you what's going on in my first alert weather forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
Turning to the Middle East and to the latest on the Israel-Hamas hostage deal. Since the two sides agreed to a temporary pause in fighting, Hamas has released 58 hostages taken from Israel. And Israel has released 117 Palestinian women and teenagers held prisoner. The 4-day truce was set to expire today, but there's a chance the deal could be extended. ABC's Justin Finch is following the details.
This morning, high hopes for the release of even more hostages taken from Israel. On Sunday, 17 more released, including 13 Israelis and 4 foreign nationals. New video showing a Red Cross motorcade through northern Gaza carrying the first American freed, 4-year-old dual citizen Abigail Moore Edan. Edan's parents were killed during the October 7th Hamas attack on Israel. Her loved ones grateful to have her back.
I want to thank everybody for all your love and support.
Hamas releasing 58 hostages so far and filming women and children being ushered to Red Cross vans bound for Israel. 9-year-old Emily Hand reunited over the weekend with her father Thomas, who feared she was dead.
She's lost a lot of weight from her face and body, but generally doing better than we expected.
Nearly 200 hostages remain in Hamas custody. In the West Bank, crowds celebrating the release of more than 100 Palestinian women and teenage boys from Israeli jails. President Biden reiterating concern about aid for Gaza.
I've worked closely with President Sisi of Egypt, the Israeli government, King Abdullah of Jordan, and leaders throughout the region to expand the delivery of critical humanitarian assistance.
Meantime, Hamas informing mediators of its interest in extending the hostage swap deal. The White House open to talks.
The ball is in Hamas's court.
Israel's cabinet members also signaling their support. Israeli leaders already saying the pause could be extended by 1 day for every 10 hostages Hamas releases.
An Israeli security source told ABC News Israel's aim is to see as many hostages released as possible, and saying its return to war will be immediate and ferocious. Police are investigating a shooting that wounded 3 Palestinian college students in Vermont. This happened Saturday night in Burlington. The students grew up together and attended a private non-profit school in the occupied West Bank before coming to the United States to study. One of the students' relatives lives in Burlington. Police say the men went for a walk before dinner, and shortly after, someone opened fire. A lawyer representing the victims' families says this was a targeted attack.
The suspect walked up to them and shot them. They weren't robbed. They weren't mugged. It was a targeted shooting and a targeted crime. And they were wearing the keffiyeh. They are known in the area, for being Palestinian. That's a very well-known symbol.
Police collected bullet casings and other evidence at the scene. They've arrested 48-year-old Jason J. Eaton after a search of his apartment, which was in a building in front of the site of the shooting. He's scheduled to be arraigned today. Protesters demanding a permanent ceasefire in Gaza shut down one of the most traveled bridges in New York City. Thousands of people blocked traffic on the Manhattan Bridge. NYPD told the media the bridge reopened after being closed for 4 hours. The demonstration comes on one of the busiest travel days of the year. The group Jewish Voice for Peace organized the rally. The bridge connects Chinatown in Lower Manhattan and downtown Brooklyn. About 75,000 vehicles cross the bridge on a typical day. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
We have foggy conditions through many of our areas, sunshine later on, and chilly, bitterly cold temperatures on the way. That's coming up in your First Alert weather forecast.
Plus, Saturday was the 115th Apple Cup as the Washington State University Cougars traveled to Husky Stadium for another exciting installment in this legendary rivalry.
A shooting range in the forest. Fly the Northwest Tuesday.
Where's the most mouth-watering pizza and best salad bar in town? Well, Hubby's Pizza, of course. And with the lunch special starting as low as $10.49 for a 2-topping Pee-wee pizza and a medium drink, why go anywhere else? Delicious, mouth-watering food with only the freshest ingredients. It's lunchtime and I'm going to Hubby's Pizza, a hometown favorite for nearly 45 years.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month. Free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or use your Red Tag bonus cash to get $5,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. See your community Chevy dealers.
Top Tree Service is committed to providing the best service and experience possible. From the first call to schedule your estimate, through our final after-service follow-up call, ensuring complete satisfaction. Your trees are valuable assets, and we ensure our ISA-certified arborists will protect your investment. The health and safety of your trees are our top priority. Call today to schedule a free estimate and experience the top tree service difference for yourself.
Whether you celebrate holiday road trips in a Cadillac CT5, promising festive joy around every corner, or unexpected cheer in a Cadillac CT4, this holiday season, Cadillac is celebrating you.
Get 2.9% APR plus $500 purchase allowance on most 2024 Cadillac CT4 and CT5 models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Tonight on Apple Valley News Now. The Bears fighting for pride. The Vikings fighting for the playoffs. An NFC Central showdown. The Bears, the Vikings. Monday Night Football starting at 5. Followed by Apple Valley News Now. Prime time. Watch tonight.
I find getting out of bed almost impossible.
Maybe it's the idea of leaving the person next to you.
I don't think that's it.
Next Live, Academy Award winner Anne Hathaway.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Saturday. Can you take this over?
You bet. Saturday, the Washington State University Cougars and the Washington Huskies faced off at Husky Stadium in Seattle for the 115th Apple Cup.
I'm just in a laughing mood today.
The Huskies entered as heavy favorites, ranked 4th in the nation in the midst of their undefeated season. The Apple Cup, well, their final hurdle before facing off against Oregon Friday night in the Pac-12 championship.
Well, while the Cougs were definitely the underdogs in this one, they certainly stepped up to the challenge, going blow for blow with the Huskies through the entire game. Star quarterback Cameron Ward was dialed in, finding 3 different receivers in the end zone for 3 passing touchdowns, along with 317 passing yards.
Yes, and his opposite number, Michael Penix Jr., he had 2 touchdowns to Rome Odunze. Amazing. And the difference would be on the ground as running back Dylan Johnson would finish with 1 touchdown and 82 yards. In a typical Huskies fashion, it would go down to the wire as Washington's Grady Gross would nail a 42-yarder to ice the game. A walk-off victory for the Apple Cup for the Huskies to stretch their win streak to 19 games. And that young man who kicked that kick, he got a full scholarship after the game.
Incredible.
So, big win for him and his family. So she was laughing because I was outside looking at the frost on all our cars.
Yes.
And I barely got back here in time.
Yes, this happens a lot. I don't usually start laughing, but I've just been in like a giggly mood today. I think it's maybe the lack of sleep from the holiday weekend.
Could be, but still, it's fun to laugh. And again, great game for both the Huskies and the Cougars, and so glad that the Apple Cup is returning next year.
Yes.
We just need Oregon and Oregon State to get their game back next year. It's not official yet, so
definitely.
Goodness.
When was the last time you went in person to an Apple Cup?
It's a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
You know what? I did 2 years ago when the Cougars won in the Husky Stadium. I was broadcasting live from outside of Husky Stadium for our 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock news, but I didn't go to the game.
How was the temperature then?
It was wet. It was wet and warm, but it was, the word is dank. It was pretty gross out there. So anyways, Apple Cup coming back next September. So
not quite as cold.
Not quite as cold. It is cold outside. It's going to be cold today. Quick look outside. Look at that fog. It's not leaving us alone. Its first light is coming in. All of your first alert weather forecasts coming up next.
And while it's not quite time for Christmas blockbusters, a few major movies are already making noise at the box office. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
If you missed out on getting a McRib in the past, here's your chance to get one before you miss out again. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with Spectrum Internet delivering fast and reliable speeds, advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security on your devices, Spectrum Mobile with unlimited talk, text, and data, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. Get Spectrum One Stream with Internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited Spectrum Mobile line, and the Xumo Stream Box, free when you add Spectrum TV. Call 833-976-4999. With Spectrum and Xumo, all your favorites are brought together in one place. Use the voice remote to search across live TV, on-demand movies and shows, and the most popular streaming apps to watch what you want faster and easier than ever. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Rogue, plus get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on popular models. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Doctors King and Kopstein for a free live webinar December 7th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things Christmas. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Need a new best friend? Then check out Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, where each Wednesday you'll meet lovable pets from shelters that are looking for their forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Windermere Group 1 and Apple Valley News Now.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving Day weekend and quite a bit of fog out there. Give yourself some extra time. We do have a freezing fog advisory. Again, the usual suspects, the Mid-Columbia and the Blues. You're more or less left out in the Yakima Valley and Ellensburg. We do have a little bit of fog in Yakima, but again, freezing fog, that means thick frost on your car. Just looking at my car outside the studios right now, there is a brand new layer of frost on it. So give yourself a little bit of extra time. Here's what we're looking at right now. 0% visibility for Tri-Cities and Pendleton. It's a half mile of visibility. We have a mile of visibility for Walla Walla, 40% visibility Hermiston, 80% in Yakima. So give yourself some extra time. It's going to take a little bit longer to get where you're going on this Monday morning. And after this long weekend, you might be a little slower than usual as well this morning. Also, air quality. We are right between good and right on the edge of good and moderate air quality. That is going to continue for at least the next couple of days. So that includes Tri-Cities, Yakima, Toppenish. So if you are susceptible to air quality issues, do take care. And we are seeing nominal winds throughout our areas. Look at this. You rarely see wind this light, and it's going to continue for the next couple of days at least. We're going to slightly see an uptick Thursday, Friday. Then we'll see 10 to 15 mile per hour winds by Saturday and Sunday. That's going to accompany warmer temperatures, also some shower activity. So big changes coming as we enter December on Friday. So temperatures right now, 20 in Prosser, all the way up to 30 in Hermiston and Toppenish. Other than that, we're right in between it for our other cities. And we're not going to get much warmer for our highs. We're going to be scratching the surface of the freezing mark, just a little above it for the week ahead. Now, this is for the Tri-Cities, but most of our areas are very similar. We'll see a slight warm up on Friday and then back to around our average for Saturday and Sunday with that increased wind and possible shower activity. So above us, maybe a hint of cloud coverage, but still beautiful conditions. We're going to see plenty of sunshine this morning in about an hour for Yakima, Ellensburg. For our other areas, we're just going to have to wait until that fog lifts. And we're seeing plenty of clear skies overnight and for our day into Tuesday, into Wednesday. But we do have those showers looming It depends on the timing on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Could see a little bit of rain-snow mix. We'll keep a close eye on that. So our hot spots, if you can call it that, Ellensburg, Yakima, 38, 37 for Toppenish. Mid-Columbia, mid to lower 30s. Connell and Tri-Cities and Walla Walla at 33, 36 for Pendleton. 7-day forecast for Yakima, and we are right in those upper 30s through Friday. Rain snow mix possible Friday, and then rain Saturday, Sunday. Overnight lows remain below the freezing mark for the week ahead. It is going to be a chilly week. Tri-Cities area just above that freezing mark through Thursday. Then that warming trend comes. Overnight lows will finally get above the freezing level late Saturday night. Walla Walla right above the freezing level as well. So for your Monday today, again, welcome back. We are looking to see foggy conditions, Mid-Columbia blues, sunshine later, and chilly temperatures.
A Disney animated musical and a Ridley Scott historical drama challenged the champ at the weekend box office. But who came out on top? David Daniel has our early estimates for the 5 top films from Friday through Sunday.
I used to love this town.
The holiday horror film Thanksgiving took 5th place, carving up $7.2 million. Trolls Band Together fell to 4th place in its second weekend out, grossing $17.5 million. Wish opened with $19.5 million. Not great for a film with a $200 million production budget.
General, we are discovered. Good.
Joaquin Phoenix reteamed with his Gladiator director Ridley Scott for Napoleon, which made $20.4 million to debut number 2.
Run.
A second straight weekend win for The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The prequel earned $28.8 million for a 10-day domestic total of $98 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
For the 5-day holiday weekend, the top 5 finished in the same order, with Songbirds and Snakes taking in an estimated $42 million, and Napoleon following with $32.5 million. We'll be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast, but first a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Cyber Monday Mania.
We're seeing more and more that Cyber Monday is becoming a really, really important piece of this holiday shopping season.
And deals are dropping now in almost every category. Tech leading the charge, almost all of the Kindle devices at Amazon hitting their year-low price. Like the Paperwhite Kindle Reader, it was $139, now $119. Laptops like Wirecutter's top pick from Lenovo, a ThinkPad, it was $1,355, but now it's just $989 at Walmart. And a highly rated Chromebook from HP, it was $489, now $289 at both HP.com and Target. And coming up at 7 a.m., we're tracking all the biggest deals as they go live, plus what you need to know about free returns and why they're not always guaranteed. With your GMA First Look, I'm Becky Worley, ABC News, San Jose, California.
Introducing Ned's Plaque Psoriasis.
Ned, what are you wearing?
He thinks his flaky red patches are all people see.
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat plaque psoriasis.
Ned?
It can help you get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking, with no routine blood tests required. Doctors have been prescribing it for nearly a decade. Otezla is also approved to treat psoriatic arthritis. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Some people taking Otezla had depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur.
With clear skin, movie night is a groovy night. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:53. We're going to get to your first alert forecast in just a moment, but we begin with a look at this morning's top stories. An Amber Alert has been issued for a 14-year-old girl who was last seen in Pasco on Friday. Emma Luidhall is described as a white female around 5'1" with brown hair and eyes. She was last seen wearing a dark brown sweatshirt with a black skirt and white leggings. She's believed to be with 35-year-old Roger Perez Osorio, described as a 5'7" Hispanic male with black hair and brown eyes. He was wearing a white sweatshirt with a CA on the front in blue letters and black pants. They're believed to be in a blue 2006 Honda Civic with an Oregon license plate number CK05169. If you've seen either of these individuals, please contact the West Richland Police Department at 509-967-3425. A Kennewick man was arrested after authorities say he tried to run from police in Kennewick Saturday night. Officers say they recognized a vehicle belonging to 38-year-old David Catan, who was wanted for other crimes. According to KPD, Catan tried to escape by getting in his car and driving away, but he hit an officer with his car. Authorities say they were able to stop the car in the area of West 10th Avenue and US 395. The condition of the officer who was hit by the car is not known. There are a few things you can do in order to make your holiday just a bit safer. When it comes to protecting your home, make sure packages aren't piling up on the front porch and keep the doors locked when you're not at home. If you notice something that may seem a little off, police say you can always give them a call. The non-emergency line for all of the Tri-Cities is 509-628-0333. But if you see a crime in progress or someone is at risk of immediate danger, you should always call 911. The familiar sights and sounds of the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign are back. Thousands of bell ringers take to their posts on sidewalks and outside of stores every year collecting donations. The Salvation Army's 133rd campaign officially began on Thanksgiving Day with Dolly Parton's performance during the Dallas Cowboys and Washington Commanders game. The Salvation Army accepts donations via cash, checks, or digitally with Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, and Venmo. Now that Thanksgiving is over, it's time to start picking out the perfect Christmas tree. Angel Brook Farm celebrated its 7th annual Christmas Tree Jubilee on Friday at a new location, the Benton County Fairgrounds. There is more to see at the Jubilee than just trees. The marketplace is filled with local vendors. Guests can meet Santa and Mrs. Claus and head over to the petting zoo. The Christmas Tree Jubilee is open every day until December 23rd from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Folks, it is a frosty Monday morning. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving Day weekend. We have thick fog through many of our areas. We have a freezing fog advisory, usual suspects for the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region. Looking still nice, Yakima, Toppenish, Ellensburg. So let's take a look at the visibility. 0% visibility, Walla Walla, Pendleton, and Tri-Cities. 40% in Hermiston, 80%, a little bit in Yakima as well. So prepare for also frost being on your car due to that freezing fog. Also air quality, stagnant air continuing really for the next couple of days. So we're right on the edge of moderate and good. So if you have air quality issues, please take care. So looking at our winds, we are extremely light. We're going to remain light tomorrow, Wednesday. We're going to slowly start to see winds build up into our weekend when we expect to see warmer temperatures and some rain showers. Current temperatures, we are chilly all the way from Prosser 20 to Hermiston and Toppenish at 30 degrees and all points in between. And we're not going to get much warmer for our day. Mostly clear skies above us, so we will see sunshine once that fog burns off. And for Toppenish, Yakima, you should see it pretty quickly. So our highs today, 38 Ellensburg, Yakima, 37 for Toppenish. Over in the Mid-Columbia, mid to lower 30s. It is going to be chilly, folks, and it's going to be chilly all this week as we're going to be right around the mid-30s through Thursday. Then that warming trend comes back to around average temperatures as we hit December on Friday. Riley.
Thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. GMA is next, and local news is back before the football game.